This is an introductory video to the Beeruino, specifically made for the GitHub repository, because I know up to now it's been just a short description of what it is and some code. But a picture tells a million words or 1,000 words, so I make a video I think it'd be even better. Okay, so the Beeruino was just a simple data logger with no LCD screen. It didn't even log at first, it just displays temperature. Then I added logging, then I added screen, then I added a twin relay to control things like for heating and cooling to take action on the temperature data. Then I wanted to control my goal temperatures with buttons. This allows me not to have to recompile the program and upload it using computer. It becomes even more independent. So then you can just hook it up to like a phone charger, right? USB cable, and just plug it in. So I'm going to do it right now. And it kind of boots up. I put a little thing there, details, right? And basically all the information comes up. So here is the log, is a loop counter, how many times it has logged to the SD card. This is the status of the relay on or off. This is your goal set temperature right there. Okay, that's row 1. Row 2 displays date and time. Row 3 displays internal temperature. The sensor is not plugged in, that's why it's negative. External, it's 60.9 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the file size. I thought that was a really good way to see that it is indeed writing, the data is writing to the SD card, because with each loop this number increments. And you're also connected, so it like two birds with one stone. I thought that was a pretty neat trick. Okay, so right now let's pretend that I'm going to substitute and use this lamp. Let's pretend this is a heater. The lamps turn on here, right? And then it's plugged in to the relay. Now, since it's 68.9 in here, above our goal temperature of 65, the heater is not turned on. Just pretend it's a heater. We've attained, we're below our goal. But so let's say I want this to be at 72 Fahrenheit, and I press that button. Again, pretending this is a heater is turned on, and now it will start slowly heating the beer, and the temperature will go up. Again, pretending that this is internal. Right now it's external because I have a sensor plugged into it. So that's pretty much where we're at with this. It's able to just independently sit here, record both internal and external temperature at whatever interval you want. I have it to 10 seconds. You can do it every minute, every 5, whatever you want. It displays statuses, date and time. That's always nice. It has a real-time clock. So let me go into the hardware. The hardware. Initially, this was Arduino Uno, but since then it's been upgraded into the Mega. Has the same speed, but has 10 times more memory and a lot more pins. And I've been able to just reuse the existing Ethernet shield and the prototyping shields just directly by plug and play using the same pins. The only difference is for the I2C interface, you have to change the pins, which you just read the GitHub. It's there. These are my sensors right here. I'm using aviation plugs, so they're plug and playable. You can take this out for any reason. You just unscrew this like that, right? There's a dual relay here, so you can have one for cooling and the other one dedicated to heating. And each one is connected, once you do it, of course, to these twin plugs here. And you just put a label on what's what. Right now I only have this one working. And that's pretty much the state of the Beeruino. Oh, there's a real-time clock here as well. Has its own battery. So this is also independent of the internet. And this will work for a while, I think 5 years. Even if this is not plugged into the Arduino, has its own, it's like its own little independent circuit. This thing keeps track of your time like a watch. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I hope this has inspired you guys. As far as the SD card, I just take it out of the Uno and put it in here. little SD adapter, and I stick into my computer, and I get at the data like that really quickly. Then I use R to analyze the width, to do charting width, plots width, but there's many other uh, things you can open this in, Excel, whatnot. So here's to making great beer. Thank you.